My name is Andrew David Weber. Welcome to Five Fire Minutes. I'm here with CJ Hall. How's it going, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. So a lot has changed for you in the last year. What do you want to tell me about it?
Personally, not much, but with the band, you might have seen us last time as Burnt Coil. We've rebranded to Solar Coaster. Part of that was actually inspired by the last interview.
But when I heard from you that you had changed the name, I'm like, well, then we got to do another interview because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I can't have an interview out there with CJ Hall from Burnt Coil, and then they're gonna look for Burnt Coil and they won't know who
Yeah,
Burnt
right.
Coil is. So Solar Coaster is the new
Solar
name.
Coaster.
And it was just that interview inspiration, or were there
Well,
other things at
yeah,
play?
well, I remember the question you had asked was if I could describe what our music sounded like, how would I describe it? And at the moment, I had said a roller coaster of funk. And then after I got off the air, I was like, you know what? That would have been funny if I said a solar coaster or something. So I put that into my phone, and that sat there for like a year or however long it's been. And then months later, my singer brought up the idea that he might want to rebrand the band. And then we put it up to a vote, came up with a bunch of different ideas, and I threw that one into the ring. Everyone liked it. So it ended up being the new name.
Oh, I love it. Issa over at the pit too. She's like, "Oh my God, I love that name."
Awesome.
She's a huge fan of you guys.
Awesome.
So she's really stoked that you guys are going to be playing again. Just so everybody here knows, what is the date that you're playing at the pit?
We are playing February 25th. That is a Sunday. We are playing in the middle of the day, starting at 1 p.m. We'll be playing two sets, both probably about an hour long.
And I love daytime shows. I think everybody should move their shows earlier in general, man. I don't know if it's just me getting older or what,
Yeah,
but
what the first show we played at the pit was what, like a 9 to midnight? And so many people are like, oh, I want to come see you guys. That's just so late to drive from Waukesha to West Bend, or we had someone coming up from Green Bay or down from Green Bay. They're like, yeah, that's too far, man. I can't get home at 2 a.m. to go see you guys. I'm like, all right, that's fair.
yeah, and I get that a lot too. And I mean, ever since I've been doing the family thing, every time I see an earlier show, I get super pumped.
Especially like on weekends, it's great.
Yeah, or if I have, a late gig myself, it's kind of nice because sometimes I can stop in and see
Yeah.
somebody for a little bit and then go load in where I gotta load in.
Yeah, and it's smart because who plays on a Sunday? We're kind of leaning into that with the old Sunday Funk Day merch and stuff like that. So that's we're keeping the Sundays rolling.
Man, I'm loving this branding train we're on with the Solar Coaster Sunday Funk Day. That's striking a chord with me.
Awesome.
I
Yeah,
love all of it.
that one was actually my mom. She had bought a bunch of little can koozies that had the logo on them and said Sunday Funk Day. I was like, you know what? Even though we're branding the name, we'll keep it rolling, whether it's like posting videos every Sunday or trying to get more gigs on a Sunday. Yeah, it's really leaning into the Sunday thing.
Well, as far as shows that I'm booking, I'm trying to do a lot on Sundays. So maybe every couple months,
Awesome.
we'll
Yeah.
have you guys come in for Sunday Funk Day.
Awesome.
I noticed you got a bunch of guitars sitting behind you, and whenever people have a bunch of guitars sitting behind them, I always got to ask about the guitars. What you got back there?
Well, the main one here, this is usually what I play on at shows. I'm a Strat guy. This is my workhorse guitar that I built myself, actually. Standard Strat specs, alder body, maple neck, rosewood fingerboard. Um, it's a Strat. Uh, but the
I
one,
like that, man. So you build your own? Is that the only one you built? I guess you're probably gonna tell me, but
yeah, the other one, that's the only one that I've really done myself. Um, This other one, I had a custom guitar. I work at White House of Music. The guitar tech, Steve Benford at Benford Guitars, he builds full custom builds. Like this one, like some of it, like I wired and built stuff myself, but the neck was from Warmoth. I'm not good enough to fully build my own necks yet. I'm trying to get there. But this, I've been wanting to gig on more. I kind of had this designed to do everything my Strat couldn't because I'm mainly a Strat guy. So this
yeah.
was the Benford CPJH, those are my initials, engraved on the headstock there. But the CPJH custom output jack on the backside, um, maple top. It's a West Paul scale, but still the standard 9.5 radius. So I love it.
So it seems like you're a pretty innovative dude, or you like to have things your way, which I can really respect and appreciate. I always tell, especially singers, like to get the best sound, bring your own microphone to the gig, a microphone that It
Yeah.
works with your voice and stuff like that. And I feel like guitar players should be doing the same thing. Everybody who plays anything should be doing the same thing. But
Yeah, well, being a trumpet player primarily, this is my bread and butter. I'm a huge sucker for custom instruments, if you couldn't tell. I've got my initials engraved on one guitar, so that's never going to be able to get sold. That's mine forever. Uh, um, got a custom raw brass horn from Denver that I had one of one built for me. So this is something I designed as well. And then this is actually something I found on Reverb. It's got weird little flames engraved in there.
awesome, dude. Is there anything else you want to throw out into the universe that you think people should know?
We are in the process of recording a 6-song EP. 3 of those are originals, 3 of those are covers to kind of show really what we're all about. All of our social medias are Solar Coaster Band. Our website is solarcoasterband.com. Everywhere we go is on that website as well. You can find out more about the members. We got way too many. So we jump down in the crowd and start dancing with people as we play. So that'll be a good time.